These are the 8 levels of wealth. Because you are watching this video, you're probably here, or at worst, here. And I'm 1000% sure you're not here. And you're definitely not at these top 3 levels. So what's the statistic that makes me so sure? And what characteristics define each level? Level 1. Survivors. Out of the 8 billion people on Earth, about 11% belong to this level. That's a staggering 900 million people living at the very bottom. These people survive on less than $2 a day, and their main goal is just to make it through another day. For them, every day is a fight to find clean water, enough food, and a roof over their heads, which makes reaching their goal incredibly hard. For everyone at this level, access to the internet, education, or stable job opportunities isn't even possible. Without those chances, breaking free from this level feels almost impossible. If someone finally manages to escape, they won't go far. They'll only end up in the third of the world. The poor. Level 2. About 2.4 billion people, that is, 30% of the global population, fall into this level. They usually have a source of income, but it's not stable, and often isn't enough to meet all their basic needs. The good thing about this level is that most have access to clean water, some food, and a roof over their heads. But don't imagine it's spacious. Most live in tight spaces, where having your own room is a luxury. Things like the internet, healthcare, and education are possible for some at this level, but they're often low quality. There's no emergency fund, no savings, and if they need something, they have to sacrifice something else. Luxuries, they're not even on their radar, despite the poor quality of education and internet access. These could be a lifeline for a few to move up to the next level, where a significant portion of the population resides. Middle class. About 37% of the global population. 3 billion people belong to the middle class. They can afford all their basic needs and even enjoy small luxuries, like dining out occasionally or taking modest vacations 2 times a year. Most middle-class people are typically paying off a mortgage rather than owning their homes outright. Some may have a very basic car and a small emergency fund, but many have no investments at all. Financial security feels out of reach for this group. The majority live paycheck to paycheck, often drowning in debt, which traps them in the same cycle, month after month. Even a small financial setback can push them down to the previous level. However, with the right habits and better control over their finances, a portion of the middle class can move up to join the next level, which makes up about 12% of the world. The level 4, the affluent. About 1 billion people worldwide fall into this level. They can own a good house in a safe area and have a reliable car. They enjoy regular vacations, but typically in economy class. Nothing extravagant. They can afford dining out at good restaurants. However, owning multiple properties or driving an expensive car is usually out of reach. At this level, people can save for emergencies, retirement, and investments. However, a small portion still lives paycheck to paycheck. They might feel financially secure at times, but everyone in this group needs to plan and budget carefully for major expenses or unexpected financial hits. Their main focus is on making moves to grow their net worth and join the next level. The 6% of the global population. The level 5, millionaires. This is the dream level for many. A net worth of at least $1 million. Roughly 500 million people worldwide make it to this level. At this stage, people are no longer tied to living paycheck to paycheck. They often own multiple businesses and have active investments. They can afford a luxury car, own a second home, and enjoy access to exclusive events and first-class travel, though private jets are still out of reach for everyone. Millionaires don't have to worry about covering emergencies, but they're not so rich that money doesn't matter. They still need to be sensible and careful with big financial decisions. That's why they're always working and investing to grow their wealth, aiming to add to their millionaire title, Centi. Centi millionaires for level 6. This level is reserved for the top 0.2%. Represents 16 million individuals with a net worth of $100 million or more. These people often own large companies, expansive real estate portfolios, or inherit vast sums of wealth. At this level, they live very comfortably, owning multiple beautiful homes. They can afford not only high-end cars, but also private jets and yachts, using them whenever they want. Centimillionaires can retire early and often have connections with celebrities and influential people around the world. They also have the opportunity to meet and mingle with other high-class individuals. All they want now is to collect 10 times more $100 million sums to join the 0.40s and at 4% of the global population. The billionaires, level 7. Only around 3,200 people reach this level today. Billionaires' wealth gives them unparalleled access to resources, opportunities, and the power to shape industries and policies. At this level, we're not talking about high-end cars or luxury homes. Here we're talking about owning a private island, a small country, a fleet of private yachts and private jets. At this level, it's no longer just about owning the fanciest or most luxurious items. It's about acquiring the rarest and most exclusive things money can buy. At this stage, it's about power and influence. These are the people whose decisions impact entire economies, politics, and society. A billionaire could stop everything, his work, business, and investments, and make his income $0 with his net worth. He could spend $54,000 every single day for 50 years and still have $14 million left. All 3,200 of them want just one thing: to add one more number to their 11-digit net worth to officially join the top 10 people in the world. The elite, the level 8. This is the top of the pyramid. Individuals worth over $100 billion. They represent around 0.70% of the global population. They are the absolute top of the financial world. If we combine the wealth of all the people in this group, they account for a staggering 0.25% of the total global wealth. Whatever billionaires can own and do at this level, you must multiply it by 100. This the level where owning private islands and fleets of yachts is just the beginning. The elite are the pioneers, the ones who started setting the bar for what's possible at the highest financial heights. Reaching this level takes more than just hard work. It requires innovation, groundbreaking ideas, and often being in the right place at the right time. Individuals who make it here have shaped entire industries and often lead global movements, from technology to finance to space exploration. For them, the typical things we think of as luxury are no longer exciting. They've transcended what we consider the top and are now playing on a whole new level, focusing on shaping history and changing the world. These levels are all about financial wealth, but being wealthy isn't just about money. If you have good health, a loving family, or the joy of your kids playing around you, you're already one of the wealthiest people in the world. If you're sitting on a couch right now, watching this video with a cup of tea or coffee, you're richer than 5 billion people who don't have those same comforts. Remember, reaching the top levels is a choice. If you want it, you can work for it and make it happen. After all, normal people have done it. You can too, with the right strategy, taking action, and believing in yourself. The first move you need to make to climb to a higher level is to take control of your finances and learn the road of people that have done it before you. Subscribe to this channel. We've got lots of information and experiences of billionaires to share with you. Do join us on this journey and we will make it worthwhile.